Welcome back to my boudoir. Doing free live energy updates today. One question, one card for one sub, plus paid general readings and paid in-depth love tarot card readings, or just, on any subject, in-depth tarot card readings. I am also having a contest, which you can see all the details for that in the description. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, click the bell button next to it, and turn those notifications on. Leave a comment in the video for the current month, and then the winner will be announced on March 1st. Hi, Sophie. How are you? Can you hear me today? Hey, Nisha Queen. I'm good. How y'all doing? I've been watching this really old film from 1942 called I Married a Witch. And then at the end of the movie, the witch says, "Wow, love is really more powerful than witchcraft." Or spells. I thought it was an interesting 1942 film. I don't know, but we can check. We can definitely check, Nisha, and see what the energy is about that. Have you told him you want to spend Valentine's with him yet? Isn't Valentine's such an interesting time of year? And you sent him a message as well, huh? Spirit, what does Nisha Queen need to know about that right now? It's the Gemini in question trying to be with somebody else on Valentine. What does she need to know about that, Spirit? What does she need to know? I know, right? I want flowers just because to handpick, damn it. Well, sound like you're giving up hope, Nisha. Because if you say things like maybe he's over you, you just create that. You just stop. Why do you not want to answer this question, Spirit? Let's see if we can find a different way to ask the question. Let's find out, is this what about, is this person interested remotely in you? I personally feel like they are because you're interested, but I feel like a lot of what's happening with you and this Gemini is really your own causation, your own, worry about things like that. Maybe he's interested in someone else. Remember what I said about like the way we talk to ourselves in regards to what we want really puts pause on things. My dad's doing really good today and feeling well too. Thanks for asking. Sometimes not taking action at all can fix things, but you've got a Knight of Pentacles here, which this card is really about loyalty and going in and charging in regards to going forward with not only the loyalty you have for yourself, but the loyalty you have for things that you care about, people that you care about. This person, this Gemini in question, might be focusing on, not in question their loyalty to somebody else, but their loyalty to themselves. This is usually generally a yes card, but I feel like since the question is about if he is willing or if he wants to, like your concerns are, does he want to be with someone else? Is he interested in someone else? If I was just to say yes, that would just, I feel like that would just be too easy. I feel more like, since it's really at the end of the day about you, I feel more like in question that Spirit saying you need to be more loyal to your own feelings about how you feel about this person, what you want with this person, how you want things to work out. Because what you, once again, what you think about, you bring about. You also could just take time to, instead of being like, if this doesn't work out, I'm just going to be single for a long time. What if you just take some time to just be loyal to yourself and put yourself first and not worry and make it more difficult for yourself, worrying what's going to happen. Just let the universe surprise you, because this is the kind of night that has that emotional security to offer. And I feel more at the end of the day that Spirit's saying, just hold on and stay loyal to what you are feeling in regards to your loyalty towards this person, your loyalty towards the situation, because that's how it's going to come out. But if you're not feeling loyal towards it, like if you're feeling wobbly about it, you can fix that and you can fix the situation. But it's, I mean, like I said, you go frosty on yourself, they're going to go frosty on you too. Others will go frosty on you really quick. So Spirit, what does Sophie need to know about D right now? Does D get sad not being able to communicate with Sophie? Welcome, Dollface. How are you? So yes, this person does get sad when they can't talk to you. Ones are about communication, passion, excitement. They just love you and you think you're all that in a bag of chips too. Sure. Don't forget to like the live so that YouTube's outer space will push my content into the algorithm and more organic people like you will find the channel organically. Spirit, what does Dollface need to know about that right now? Energy check on the connection between them and Eric. Is what true, Nisha? So Eric might be feeling like there's some kind of competition, 5 of Wands, in regards to this Empress energy. So I feel like what Spirit's saying is that maybe you need to take some time to nurture him and your situation in your vortex. Make this person feel like there's no competition and that they're the only one. You might also be feeling the same. Feeling like there might be some kind of competition, worrying about it. Just put all that aside and don't worry about that kind of stuff. Oh, thanks, Dad. Well, how am I going to eat it when it's over there?
Well, you're talking, can I eat it?
Hey, Olive, how are you today? Excuse me, I'm hungry. No, Nisha, I don't think it said he has someone else. You're welcome, Dollface. Anybody else have any weird glitches today on YouTube? I noticed that when I logged in, some of my videos weren't showing. YouTube's algorithm must be as glitchy as YouTube itself. No, it's watermelon. I couldn't believe we actually found a decent one in the store. So I don't know if you're still there, Nisha, but it is possible to change things overnight with someone. And just because somebody doesn't follow you back or add you to their friend list or give you what you expect, it doesn't mean that you can't get what you want. Listen, I personally feel like follows, likes, accepting friend requests can be incredibly generic to the outcome of anybody's situation in regards to making and creating a connection. Thanks, Elisa. I just needed a change, so I changed it. But it probably won't last very long. Yeah, I like to eat like weird things like cheese and olives and bread with watermelon. But chili powder, that's just really, you need a padded room, lady. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's pretty interesting, Sophie. YouTube, I'm not trying to be funny or sexy. Please don't cancel me for eating watermelon while doing tarot cards. Thank you, Sophie, but looks ain't everything. Thanks for spoiling me, Dad.
Okay.
So I thought I would just get on early because I know everyone's going to have their nose to phone or nose to TV because of the football game. I want everyone's nose to phone and nose to football game. I'm going to be miserable at work doing chores. God, I wish I could drink a beer. No, it's just so far. It's just some subscribers that have come by to chat.
Did they ask for a piece of water?
No. Oh, jeez. Hey, Shashi. Shashi, by the seashore. How are you? Thanks, Shashi. I appreciate it. I had fun changing it from green to purple to the hot pink. Thinking about going back to a natural color though here soon. Just for a little while. Maybe doing like a protective hairstyle kind of thing. Hey, welcome back, loyal to Lauren. It's good to see you again. Was Elijah liking Lauren's videos just to annoy them again? Spirit. What does loyal to Lauren need to know about that right now? So this is pretty interesting. So you got the high priest reversed. I feel, usually upright, this card means something positive. This person might just be liking them because they just really do like them. I don't feel like this person is trying to annoy you at all. I think this person would like to show up the best version of themselves to you with this high priest, with this wisdom upright. But they just don't know how to because they're emotionally immature. So there might be a little bit of emotional immaturity behind it, but at the end of the day, they wish they weren't so annoying to you. They just can't help it. I don't know why Spirit said that, but is Eagles gonna beat the Chiefs? I don't know. Let's see what Spirit says. This is generally a yes card. I mean, Empress. So who knows? And Spirit might change their mind too. Who knows who will manifest by the end of the night? Did I miss any questions? Why has Will ghosted you? Have you been sitting around expecting it? So they might be like just really bored with their life, their own life. So they're trying to get some things started here in this magician card. They just might be really into themselves right now. And not so much into what's going on on the outside of their vortex. Okay. I don't think that this person meant to ghost you. I just think that they're really focusing on how to be a better version of themselves and have not realized that you feel that way. But you can fix it. Don't change your mind, Spirit. Well, like I was doing a question earlier for Nisha and Spirit just wouldn't answer it. So I asked the question in a different way. If he was still interested in her. Which Spirit said basically yes. But since I'm trying to read cards differently without, making my assumptions on yes, no, maybe so's, the card was saying, in regards to the Knight of Pentacles, that she needs to be more loyal to how she feels about this person that she has in question. She needs to be more loyal towards what she wants and be thinking about that instead of him being with another person or wanting to spend Valentine's with another person or not accepting the friend request. Hey, Addie Bear, how are you, honey? Hello, friend. It's good to see you. You're welcome, Sashi by the seashore. So just remember, if you can put the ghosting thing in the past, okay, and try not to dwell on it, you might open up some floodgates and actually hear from this person. Keep me updated. Let me know what happens. Happy Sunday, Addison. I thought I'd get online early just to see if anybody would come hang out and see what was going on. And say hello, since I know everyone's going to be nose to phone or nose to football game soon. I kind of miss those Super Bowl Sundays with my family where we would like make, chili nacho sauce and hot dogs and cook out and or have a Super Bowl party.
Wow.
Addie, do you have a question? Do you want an energy update, honey? Hello, the Queen of Sheba. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing today? What do you need to know right now? Okay, let's see what you need to know right now. Anybody been experiencing any glitchy stuff going on with YouTube today? He's having a good day, Nisha. Thanks so much for asking. Welcome back. What do you need to know right now, the Queen of Sheba? Musashi, if you're feeling stuck and you can't focus on anything, let me go ahead and do Sheba's question real quick. And so, Queen of Sheba, if you're feeling like you're going in two different directions at one time, start focusing on the feelings that make you feel better, that serve you. That way you can stay in the state that you want to be in, and you can create the movement that you want with what you're trying to create and manifest in your life with this chariot. Okay? Wish fulfilling is coming in, and you need to get ready for it. I hope that helps, Sheba. So, Sashi, when you're feeling that way, without doing like a whole reading, I don't know what kind of, because advice is very specific per person, per specific unique situations. And I really want some chili cheese nachos. God bless my soul. And I feel like, look at how I feel about the chili cheese nachos. We're going to use this as an example. So I really want chili cheese nachos, right? I know I could get up and get my fat ass in the car and go down to the store and get everything to make the chili cheese nachos. But I know at the end of the day, it's not going to be good for me, even though I want it. Okay? And I'm even putting myself on the naughty step here, because I want it. I know how bad it is for me because I want chili cheese nachos on Super Bowl Sunday. But I'm not going to serve my fat ass up to something that's not good for me, no matter how bad I want it. So you know that what you want, right? So try to get in the excitement of what you want instead of getting yourself down on what you don't want in regards to what you want. All right. So me sitting around and going, oh, it's not good for me. I shouldn't eat my chili cheese nachos on Super Bowl Sunday is just like what they call a wobble. Like, okay, I don't sit around and eat chili cheese nachos all the time. I mean, I probably haven't sat down and eat chili cheese nachos in 5 years unless it was vegan. Or I probably didn't sit down and eat them at all because I was vegan. But still, I want to be in good health. So I don't beat myself up about it anymore, whereas I would have a year ago or 2 years or 3 years ago when I was heavier. But, take that as an example. I know it's food, but without doing, a reading on your specific situation and giving you the advice that Spirit would give you specifically to your situation, that's the best example I could give you, so that you can understand that there really is no difference between how you're feeling about the situation you're in getting stuck and me and my chili cheese nachos. That's such a silly example, but how do I know you left and came back? I'm psychic. I know eating one at a time won't hurt. But I've been like, I have definitely been battling an emotional eating disorder for years, so I'll go back and forth. You're welcome, Sashi. Make them vegan. They're just not the same. Or they probably just won't be the same. I think I have made them vegan like once, and I was like, never again. I just won't eat this crap ever again. It's just like you have very many different hot dogs, and you know which ones you like. It just wouldn't be a hot dog unless you were actually eating the one that you like. So what's the point of eating it? What's the point of serving myself up food emotions that don't serve me? Yeah, and maybe like, I can't imagine that making that much human growth hormone and being pregnant every day can be probably really taxing to somebody's emotions. Do you have like a midwife or anyone helping you through this time, Nisha? Make him as a special treat this one time. Yeah, I might. I just don't think I have anything to make them unless somebody has hidden a can of like, Hormel chili in the back of the cupboard, which I doubt. So nobody eats that crap anymore. Spirit, what does Addison need to know right now? What kind of energy is going on around her vortex that she needs to know about right now? I got new tarot cards. I got the Golden Girls tarot cards, and they're so cute. I also have some new oracle cards going on. So you've got a Six of Cups reflection with a Three of Swords as the energy behind it. So you might be reflecting, kind of like being still bummed out a little bit about things that are going on in your vortex. But I feel like what Spirit needs you to know is that passion here, the passion in communicating with the people that you like to talk about, is really going to get you through that. Talking more about what the things you like, things you do, the things you want to do. That way you can dwell more on that passion than on whatever that Three of Swords is that you're reflecting. It's like people look at you and they're going to just tell you're kind of bummed out, Addison. Or they pick it up even if you're not, even if you don't appear to be that way, is what Spirit says. You want to know if there's any deception going on? Oh my God, the moment I read that question, the Queen of Wands popped out again. Is there something more? Well, maybe. Maybe. Maybe I can slide into your DMs later and we can talk about that. I feel like there's definitely a new beginning, though, on the horizon for you in regards to that situation. I just wish I never met the guy. He's the reason I'm having so much anxiety. Why you don't just go out and buy it? Oh, cooking takes long. Why don't I just go out and buy it from like Taco Bell? Like get some Taco Bell nachos Bel Grande. Hey Amira, nice to see you. How are you? Elisa, you should try and cook, if I may suggest, and make your own food. I'm a vegan chef and it's amazing how food. Oh yeah, I cook all the time. Okay, I've been a vegan for 5 years and I spent a lot of time cooking most of my life. Now I'm not a chef or anything, but all my meals are cooked and not processed. There's nothing highly processed in our diet. And I find like cooking to be like my therapy, kind of like painting my hair is my therapy for sure. And I like taking the old Italian and Greek recipes that my mother taught me and actually making them plant-based to eat on holidays and for Sunday dinners. So to answer your question, Amira, your Aquarius's intentions and feelings are to get to know you better, be a better friend to you. They recognize that they would really like to achieve something special with you in this Three of Cups. The only thing that like I'm really kind of confused about is the processed vegan meats. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've tried them all, but now I've taken those completely out of the diet because I don't know. I'm just trying not to eat processed foods. I think at this point it's like I want to. I think after all the experimentation I've done with food, like the next thing I want to try to figure out is like how to make gluten-free vegetable pot pies and gluten-free, dairy-free, homemade from scratch pizza. Specifically white pizza, because as much as I love traditional red sauce, it's not something I always like on my pizza. Addison, if you feel like there's something more, there definitely is. Follow that inner compass. Yep, that's it, Amira. I hope somehow that helped. And chickpeas, aren't chickpeas like, are they the same as garbanzo beans? I can't remember. Yeah, I like cashew creams. They're really yummy. Oh no, that's fine. It's fine to drop in recipes. It's fine. Awesome. It's definitely fine to drop in recipes. What I really need is to find some meal replace blah, 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 English. I need to find some meal replacement smoothies for my dad. Hey Brown Sugar, welcome to the channel. How you doing? Because sometimes on the medication that he's on, with the treatment he's having, it sometimes makes it difficult to eat a meal. And I've been doing some research on that. So that's been interesting. So hi Brown Sugar, welcome to the channel. We're doing free live energy updates today. One question for one card for one sub. If you're already subbed to the channel, please like the live so that Outer Space will push my content into the YouTube algorithm and share it with more organic people like you. I'm also doing paid general readings and in-depth love readings. So if you've got a question, put it down in the chat. Let me know if you want a tarot card or an oracle card, and I'd be happy to answer a question for you today. Yeah. I noticed that when I went to the market to look for a meal replacement, nothing said meal replacement anymore. So they must have some new name for meal replacements at supermarkets or something. Hi Jira, how are you today? Welcome to the channel. That's a lot for one card, but I can go ahead and shuffle for you. So just to be very clear, this is not show up at the channel and get a free question because that's what you think you deserve. It clearly states on the description that this is a free live energy update question card for 1 sub. If you're not sub to the channel, you must subscribe to get your free question. If you don't like being subscribed to tarot channels, don't subscribe. That's fine. If you are subscribed, please like. And I will give you a free energy update after you have established your subscription with me. But when I have seen several new people come in today, and either YouTube is glitching out again and people aren't subscribing, and it's not sure, or I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm just being very clear that this is a free live energy update, 1 question, 1 card for 1 sub, not just for 1 like. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like. I'm not forgetful of who's new to the channel, so please. Also, remember to keep your questions short if you're getting a free energy update. Don't be asking 2 and 3 questions in 1 question to confuse spirit. Think about what question is important to you. What question is most important to you? Not adding 3 questions and making a whole paragraph of a question for me to ask spirit. Spirit can only give me what they want to give you. So if they give me something you don't like, something you don't want to hear, reject it. I don't care. Okay? Just have fun with it. That's what this is all about. So, yes, while I can give you a reading on, your future spouse, I might not be able to give you as much as you're asking me, Jeray. I don't know if that's how I pronounce your name or not, but I don't know if I can give you everything that you need to know in 1 card. So what does Spirit need you to know right now? Queen of Wands. Stay passionate about what you want in your future spouse. You are the only one that can create it. But you have to do the work. Spirit can't do it for you unless you're doing the work too. So the more that you put, your resistance into wondering, about your future spouse, don't wonder about your future spouse. Create them with your imagination. Be passionate about it. Make it like a shopping spree. Just have fun with this. If 7413 is your number, then keep following it. Keep looking for the signs. Keep giving it a meaning. It's your journey. Have fun with it. M&M 814, I like a question. 814 the sub. Karen's feelings about you. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know right now. Hey Katie, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How do you do time frame questions? The way I do time frame questions, if it comes up, it comes up. If it doesn't, I don't do it. I can only give you what Spirit, can give through. I can only give you what Spirit gives me. Usually I'll get the fairies out and see what they have to say about seasons. Sometimes Spirit will give me a number or a season. So back to you, M&M. Karen feels and thinks the world about you. If there's something going on in your connection with them right now in your vortex, no matter what it is, it can always be resolved, regenerated, and restored. That's what Spirit needs you to know right now. M&M. So, Jirai, go ahead and look in the description because all of that information you're asking about, the email and everything is in there. Thank you, Addison. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your donation. Kat, I appreciate it. So what is your exact question, dear? So I'll go ahead and get the fairies out in case you have a question about seasons, times, things like that. You're welcome, in M&M. Yes, Elisa, you can. Okay, Katie, let's see what you need to know about that right now. Lisa, I'll get to your question in a few moments. Katie just paid for a reading and is looking for a season, time frame, something in regards to Jordan reaching out to them again. So just so you know, Katie, the less that you dwell upon it and the more that you stay in the knowing that he just will, Spirit wants you to know that they just want to surprise you with it instead of you having to worry about whether or not you're going to get what you want. So you've got Billy Winker. I feel like this person, I don't know why Spirit's saying, it's like almost like saying that this is the Hermit. It's like they're in contemplation about calling you. It'll probably be in the evening. It'll probably be more closer to a time around bedtime, later in the evening, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just saying, that from the things that are on this card, you've got one candle. Okay, the guy's up running around in his night suit, nightcap. He's got his bedchamber pot there next to him. It's going to be in the most unexpected and amazing way at an unexpected time, I feel, but definitely in the evening. This is more of a summer card, spring card. We are in the spring right now almost, here where I'm at. The trees are blooming into pink. I'm getting the tarot cards out to see what else Spirit needs you to know about Jordan reaching out. But this person does want to reach out to you. This person does want to communicate with you. It's like they're contemplating in regards to what they're feeling and thinking and what they will say. Really using their imagination to create what they want in this Page of Cups. It's almost as if this card's saying, like, they have a cup of love to offer everyone, and they really want to make good friends that they can just put their arms around and feel good about. As you see the Page of Cups with their arm around their dolphin friend, they're looking for that kind of carefree time with others. And with that first card as well, like, I feel like Spirit's saying to you, use that time before bed to really imagine and create, to really think about what you do want instead of what you don't want. Because when you stop trying to force things, you stop trying to micromanage time, when you stop going frosty on yourself about them and what you want with them, it really does take pause off things. And this person, Jordan, they could call you in 5 minutes after this reading, just because the way you changed, the way you feel and think inside of it, inside of this heart, inside of this body, inside of the spirit. When I say it's like our body's like a rental car, is what my mentor says. And when I started looking at it like that and just letting go, I started to see more of the things that I wanted all around me show up. Not just with my specific person. This is such an interesting card to come up again. So Jordan really wants to learn how to understand himself better, his feelings for himself and his feelings for others. It's as if he's gone from, this young, he knows that he's going to have to start understanding what he wants better too. And maybe what it is that Spirit's trying to tell you that at a time when he does start to understand himself better and what he wants, because you start to understand better what you want. Do you know what you want? You know that you want to transform whatever's going on between you both. You might feel like it's a sinking ship. You might feel like it's a dead end, or that there's nothing going on. That's not necessarily true, because you recognize what you could have with this person. You want it because it makes you feel better. Don't just sit back in your feminine energy and wait for him to show up. Take hold now. Take the action to get what you want in this Page of Wands. The communication you want. Wands are all about your communication. And the seeds that you've planted and these flowers here in the ocean. The sun is coming down on you. Think of creative ways to inspire this person to take action on you as well, Spirit says. We don't always have to lift a finger, but taking action is really important. To understand that taking actions really can be very important sometimes. You don't want to be his friend? Well, how can you want to have a harmonious, compassionate relationship with someone you don't want to be their friend? You want real love. And you can have it, Spirit says. You really can have it. But you've got to stop being this changeling. You've got to keep thinking about what you want instead of changing it all the time and changing your ideas on what you want all the time. It's like Princess Summer, Spring, Winter, Fall up there. We are, but we can't. So what are you telling yourself? We can't what? Start there, because the resistances that you build up against what you do want, it only puts pause on what you want. It only creates what you don't want. And the more resistance you have against something that you want, the harder it is to get what you want. You know that you might find exactly what you do want with somebody else because you don't have any resistance against them. Right now, it would probably be easier for you to get your celebrity crush than it would be this person that you're talking to me about. Only because you probably have more resistances against Jordan than you do your celebrity crush. So think about what you want, Katie. You broke up. You want this person back because you can get them back. But not if you don't want to be friends. I'm sorry. That's what Spirit says. Because every connection is based on a connection that you make through being friends. I mean, I guess people can make connection from just, having, we're boyfriend and girlfriend and we have sex, but we're not friends. How? How can you do that? How can you have real love and not be friends? Yeah, you have too much attraction. Yeah. But see, you're still getting it confused, because whether you have a lot of attraction or not for someone, at the end of the day, that's what everyone's marriages and families and lives are built on, is friendship and FaceTime together, where you spend, FaceTime together, building trust, building, emotional bonding ties. Okay, that makes sense. We fell in love with each other. We're friends. But we want different things. Do you feel like wanting those different things as like restricting what you want with him? Yeah, Maria, sure. We're just in the middle of a paid reading. Give me 1 second. Hi, Heaven. Welcome to the channel. How are you? So take some time, Katie, to think about what you want and putting yourself first. And then keep me updated, because I feel like at the end of the day, you're not sure what you want. Because you're putting all the kids and him and all their feelings, and you need to stop. You need to put yourself first for a minute. Think about what you really want, so Spirit can give it to you, so you can stop this vortex of limbo all the time kind of thing going on, to the point where you can't even follow your own inner compass on the man that you love, or the person or people that you love. And keep me updated. Okay? Sorry, I got a little bit of sore throat, so I had to put a cough drop in my mouth. So who's next? Ariana. If I hang out with Ian, not date, I want to date, but start off as friends on Valentine's, how would it go? So I'm going to take my Golden Girl cards out because those are love questions. And I really want to play with them anyways, just for fun. So, Maria, I'll get to you in a moment. So, Ariana, what do you need to know right now about hanging out with your friend on Valentine's Day and how it would go? You okay? Okay. Yeah, you got to take your code Q10 to protect your heart. Okay, good. And then your vitamin D. Okay. Spirit, what does Ariana need to know right now about that? Oh. Judgment. I think they're feeling the same thing. They're wondering, are we going to hook up? Are we going to hang out? Are we going to be friends? Are we going to have fun? They're really thinking about that as well. And I think that you will. I think that as long as you reflect to this person what you really want, hang out as friends, maybe you guys go a little bit deeper. Just don't do anything that's going to trigger you, okay, Ariana? And keep me updated. Who's next? Okay, Maria, so you want to know what the energy is today between you and Roberto. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Spirit, what does she need to know about that right now? Love. Love is in the air with the sun. Okay. If you start to feel anxiety, if you start to feel restricted, if you start to feel scared, just remember the sun. And the sun is all about happiness and love and caring for each other and really good vibes. But if you start to get down and start to freak out, don't let the sun burn you. Just remember that the sun, is the energy behind that question right now. Because it can't rain all the time. Yep. The sun. So yeah, Addison, I bought the Golden Girls tarot cards. And Blanche is the Pentacles. That's her 9 of Pentacles sitting on the lanai. And Rose is the Cups. Betty White. Dorothy is the Swords. It's not saying the back. Stan. So funny. And Sophia, look at Sophia as the Magician. How cute. Estelle Getty. And then look at Blanche on the lanai as the Star. And I love this 5 of Pentacles. It's Blanche in the rain, of course. She's, because this card's all about like abandonment and sadness. But the light's on. The light's on. behind that stained glass window, giving the person who might get this card hope. I'm not too impressed with Four of Pentacles because it looks more like she's sitting on a toilet than a suitcase.
Who are you talking to? You, your friend?
Mm-hmm.
Who is it?
Addison. Check out the Empress. Dorothy is the Empress. I love the Golden Girls too. Like, I know it was about Miami. Like, they lived in Miami, but it was actually filmed in LA. Sophia is the Hierophant. And the tower is so funny. It's Shady Pines. But it also looks like a leaning tower of Pisa. Yes, Alicia. I know you've asked about that several times. We can get to that right now. Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. Probably whatever you have to give, Nix. I don't know why Spirit's saying that. Spirit, what does Elisa need to know right now about their spiritual path? I don't feel like I need to use those cards. I feel like I need to use these cards instead with that question. Oh, Ariana, you must have left or not seen your question. You got the Judgment card. Ariana was saying that they're wondering the same thing about you. They're feeling the same thing as you. They're self-reflecting. They're wondering how it would go, what it would be like. So I suggest Spirit suggests that you get to imagining it. Yes, Nix, you did. I said anything that you have to offer. Nix, nix. Okay, the star. The star, Lisa, when it comes to your spiritual path. Happy times is what you're supposed to be focusing on. That's your homework. Find your happiness through the spiritual food that you're feeding yourself. Oh my gosh, I want a curry. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans, because you seem to be the kind of person, I feel like Spirit saying, like the Archangel Jophiel saying, that you create amazing scenarios for yourself. And if you haven't in a long time, it's almost like Spirit saying you've got your groove back or something like that, and you're on the right path with this star card. You need to stick to what is creating that balance and those happy times for you, and find, once again, feeding yourself through spiritual food through the happy times that you are creating for yourself or involving yourself in. The star card's all about hope. It's all about faith. While hope flies and faith flutters, you can turn it around and say, hope floats and faith flies as well. I kind of feel like they're the same in one, but yet they're not. Well, yeah, because like what I was saying to Ariana about, what could happen and what might happen and, what it would be like. And then judgment pops out, just saying that person is really, Spirit saying that person is really feeling and thinking what Ariana is feeling and thinking as well, because they like her. They wonder themselves if it will go. Yeah. Yeah. You want Addison, you were saying you'd like a Golden Girls card? Okay. I'll take them back out for you. Do you have a question you want to ask the Golden Girl cards, Addison? Excuse me. So last night I noticed that Blanche is the devil, and what's so cute about that is that it's like she's from Georgia. Devil went down to Georgia, and she is the devil in this deck. So funny. Hey, Cozy, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for the subscription. If you've got a question, put it down in the chat and let me know if you would like to get Tarot Oracle card. And look, it's Dorothy's ex-husband, Stan, as the hanged man with his toupee hanging off his head. It's so funny. Oh, you're so welcome, Elisa. Glad I could help. Okay, that's such a great question, Addison. What do you need to know from the Golden Girls? Awesome. Let me ask. I think it's such a great deck for expressing love, feelings, emotions, and situations, especially if you are reminiscent of the Golden Girls and their time in the 80s and the 90s. Spirit, what does Addison need to know right now from the Golden Girls? Strength. You got the strength card. And I think it's so interesting that it has Sophia with her arm around a lion. Like, I feel like Spirit is saying, you will be stronger in your lazy lion state. Hold back a little bit and nurture yourself with your strength so you can gain more strength. They're called, the lion is called the king of the jungle, not because he goes out and, does the hard work. He just lays around all day and lets the girl do the hard work. So I feel like Spirit saying you don't have to try so hard at all. You are lucky. You got lucky girl syndrome here with this king of the jungle energy going on around your vortex, Addison. So let people come to you and just relax and have fun with it. Yeah, you can, cozy girl. Just let me know what you need to know. Nix, I'm sorry that YouTube is retracting your messages. But Nix, yes, you can have what you want. And I don't know why Spirit's saying whatever you have to offer, but don't let anybody run you through. Okay? Put yourself first, Nix. Cozy, yeah. What's your question, honey? Oh, and Addison, Ruby's feeling better. I'm still going to take her to the vet, but Ruby Doo started playing again with Gypsy. Let's just do a little better. Hey, Jen, welcome to the channel. How are you? Ruby Dooby Doo. Yes, Jen, of course, you can get a question. Just go ahead and put your question. Thank you so much, Cozy Girl. Go ahead and just put your questions down in the chat and let me know if you guys want tarot or oracle card. Yeah, she beat Ruby up when they were play fighting. And now Ruby's better.
Okay.
I know I'm terrible. I want to just kiss the dogs all day long. Oh, hello, Morning Star. Oh, thank you, Morning Star. Yay, I'm so glad that we have the same pillow. We're twinsing it up. Jen, when I'm going to have my immigration papers fixed? I have a case, but I don't have news yet. So because I have experience with this, Jen, I want to tell you that I don't need to run a card on that, because what Spirit needs you to know about your immigration papers is that patience is a virtue with that, and you will very soon, in the not too distant future, get the good news that you need. You just have to be patient, okay? You just have to understand that they will take care of it for you in the right amount of time. You don't have anything to be worried about, okay? Yeah, it is. It's a pillow. See? So I have a couch here, but I have an ottoman in front of it, which is what I sit on. And then I've got this little pillow just to kind of help the little ones that have little legs. They want to go from ottoman to the couch and cuddle with the pillows or the octopussies. You're welcome, Jen. Just remember that your thoughts today are your future tomorrow. I know that sounds so Epcot Center, but it's just the truth. I was absolutely losing my mind helping my dad with his papers and stuff like that. But, you know, even though it takes some time, you will hear word and you will get good news, especially if everything's in good standing order. Especially if you did all your homework and made sure all your ducks were in a row and you're doing everything legally. No, I sing. That's me. So this started out as a music channel, and then life happened, so it just kind of turned into this channel where sometimes I do music, sometimes I do tarot cards, sometimes I do ghost and spooky things, and sometimes I do like I'll write a meditation out that I created for myself, and then I'll create it into a video for others to share or watch. Like I created a cosmic consciousness one that I wrote, and then I also created a sleep one. I think I'm going to do one to help people quit smoking using a meditation I use to help myself. Because you can listen to other people's subliminals that will help. You can listen to other people's affirmations that help. But it became easier for me to create something from scratch that I couldn't find anywhere else that would be unique to my own situation. And then if it did work, share it. I mostly like to sing everything. I think one of my biggest problems in my music career is that I have this fusion of everything, multiple different genres, so nobody really knew where to place me. But here I am. But music is my main thing. I think I just got into the tarot cards because music wasn't helping me keep food on the table, but hopefully that will change. Yeah, I've heard of cannons. But I also hit my head in a car accident, so I might have forgotten about them as well. Or heard a different band name version that's kind of like it. So don't quote me. But it does sound familiar. Cozy, did you have a question? Did I miss it? Oh, okay, I see it. Does Ion, did you know Ion's like a hair color bleach company, ION? The Gemini think about me. What does he think about you? Let's see what you need to know about that right now, Cozy. What do the Golden Girls want to tell you about that? Interesting. So, you've got the Eight of Cups. I feel like this person might be turning their back on their feelings for you because they want to change in their life. Or they're turning their back on circumstances and feelings that are going on in their own head, in their own reality, in their own life, so they can walk away from whatever it is that troubles them and walk towards you. Because see, you notice the moon up here. Okay, and I like to take other parts of other tarot cards and kind of place them into my conversations with people about the cards they get. Rose is in this card from the Golden Girls. She's walking towards the moon, the beach. How does the moon make us feel? It makes us feel amazing. Even if it is a little bit spooky because it's dark outside, it still makes you feel amazing no matter what. It changes you. You almost feel like with the moon at your side, you can create anything you want. You can manifest anything you want. So it's not so much, I feel that they're turning their back on their feelings and emotions about you, but maybe the ones that don't serve them so that they can create the change they want with you and walk towards you. And those amazing feelings that this Gemini might be feeling about amazing Scorpio. Okay? I hope that helps. No, you blocked him? Oh my God. Go and block him right now and stop that. You're on the naughty step. I'm kidding. No blocking, people. My God. One girl came in the other night and she had a reading and she's like, oh, he called me, but I didn't answer because I thought he was fronting or something. I'm like, you people want to hear from your specific person. They call and you, I mean, I'm not saying answer every phone call and be desperate, but it's not going to show that you're desperate just because you take action. Yes, Daddy.
Take a break, take the dogs outside. Okay? You hear me?
I heard you.
Not for me?
Well, let's see what's going on with the weather outside, because now my hair is going to fall from looking fantastic to looking terrible because it's probably cold and wet and rainy out there and my dogs need to go out. So I might have to end this so I can walk the little wee-wees, the little chihuahuas. Morning star. The moon phase in the natal chart definitely has an impact on aura strength and phenomena. The full moon people are magnetic on a seduction level. Yeah, I was born on a full moon, on a Sunday, on a Halloween. Black cozy black girl, Stormy. His ass was stalking me and sending me love songs towards me, flirting through social media while messing around with other girls in real life. Thank you for reading. Oh, he was messing around with other girls in real life? Well, look, because he's looking for somebody to fudge. Look, he's looking for someone to love. He's looking for someone that brings him peace. He's looking for someone that he can have fun with. Okay? I have been through this where someone is sending love songs and they're sitting on the porch and they brought you challah bread and all the chocolate you want and batteries for all your guitar pedals and anything and everything, a 4-track, anything and everything you'd want to like make a record at your doorstep, sitting there 3 days at my boyfriend's house, hanging out with him and his family. Mom calls me on the phone. There's this weird guy at the door with all this stuff and blah, 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 blah for 3 days. Come home. And yeah, I would have blocked him. I probably should have. Because when he didn't get the reaction that he wanted, I got a letter in my P.O. box saying he hoped that my fingers were broken because I hadn't bothered to pick him up and call him. So if it's that kind of situation, keep him blocked. But if this is somebody that you want in your life, this is someone that you want to have this specialness with, because see, you could be sitting here wanting this from somebody, wanting someone to be the best version of themselves towards you, and then it shows up with someone you don't necessarily want it with because it's not your specific person, or it's not the man of your dreams, or it's not exactly what, that will happen. So this could be, I don't know if you're feeling it with this person or not, but they do like you. Well, I was also a 16-year-old girl, and this person who was doing this was a 36-year-old man. So just take my situation for, what it is. But it still would it have been different if I was 26 instead of 16? No, you're right. It's not that spooky. Hey, Elizabeth, are you still doing free reads? Yes, I am, dear. I'm still doing free readings. I know that's so cold. I know, but what is a 16-year-old girl supposed to do? Yeah, I ain't giving no one my V card. Anyways, yeah, cozy girl, keep me updated, okay? I'm Elizabeth. Give me your question real quick because I gotta jump off here and go walk my dogs because they need to go pay, and I'll be back to do more tarot cards because it's Sunday, fun day, and I'm having too much fun hanging out with y'all. Oh, Morningstar, you're so smart. Check out the big brain on Morningstar. So, my dad and I always get in these conversations about the Trojan horse and what we think happened to it and if it really did exist. We get into all these theories about what probably happened to it and the Spartans. Okay, let me know, Elizabeth. Morningstar, I've been old since I popped out of my mom's mouth. So you know how, I don't know if you ever heard the saying, but the darker the eyes, the older the soul. Yeah. The Trojan horse is in use even today. Yes, it is. Okay, Elizabeth, type your question, dear, because I need to jump off here because I got to take my dogs for a walk. It's late. The sun's going down. Does my partner Jacob, Virgo, still care about me in the love sense? We've been together 2 years, but going through a lot lately. He said something yesterday that made me worry about his feelings to me. So just so you guys know, you never have to tell me their name or their astrological sign. It doesn't really help me. Sometimes I don't need cards or tools to tell you what's up. But I guess it helps. If it helps you, then I guess it will help me. But I want to teach people that, you don't always have to tell people your most personal things like the name of your specific person and their astrological sign. Also, make sure that you understand that what feels right to you is always going to be right before what anybody else says.
It's getting dark.
Like Dad's saying, it's getting dark. I know, Dad, it's getting dark. I'm just doing one more card and then I will hang up and I'll come back, you guys, and we'll do another live. Elizabeth, what does Elizabeth Spirit need to know about her boyfriend, lover, husband, future husband, man thing? His feelings for her. Okay. Page of Pentacles. So, you got the Page of Pentacles. This card's really about opportunity. They feel like they have this opportunity with you in regards to emotional financial security. You make them feel this emotional and financial security. They want to offer that to you, even if it just feels small time, little. They feel they can really grow something with you, with this pentacle here. That's their true feelings here. Whether the circumstances are showing that or not, they do respect you. They do care about you and they do love you. I'd have to pull more cards to get real specific, but that is what's going on in your energy vortex regarding this partner of yours, Jacob, and his feelings. All right, well, you have fun with your Trojan horse, Morningstar, and just remember that another day, another hot dog. Well, I'm here for you, Elizabeth, and we can talk more about that in a little bit. I'm going to go walk the dogs, and I will be live again later, Anisha. I'm just going to walk the dogs and come right back. Okay? Arrivederci. Ciao. Buongiorno. Calanita.